Capricorn. How are we, my loves? I hope we are well and thriving in our world. It's wonderful to be here again to see what the energy is. Energy updates for this week. So Capricorn, I did a meditation for you. And as I was meditating, I do not know why this whole thing is trembling like this. It feels like there's a tremble going on. Stay still. Yeah, so I did this meditation for you. And in the meditation, I saw somebody almost peering over a wall and the eyes were like this. So it's almost like somebody could be feeling pretty mysterious. No, I'm sorry, mischievous. But I said mysterious, which is interesting. So this may be part of the reading as well. Let's see what happens, team. So somebody could be feeling really mischievous, but not just that. I feel like somebody is trying to get away with something here, honey. I feel like somebody is sort of like, and it feels really sort of like fun in my body for some reason. It feels like it's like a little bit sort of cheeky, almost in like a way. There's also a possibility here that somebody is trying to avoid someone, you know, or something. Okay, this could also be a physical avoidance, but it could also be a mental avoidance. The interesting thing is that you can see somebody running up the road, laughing and joking like something's actually quite funny. So somebody's trying to get away with something, like it seems really sort of mischievous, but there could be something mysterious about it also. Yeah, that was what I wanted to share with you. The card that came into my meditation, normally, you know, it's rare for cards to come into my meditation, but this was the card that came into my meditation. Happy, happy. This is a beautiful card. I think it's really interesting that all these eggs are coming up at this particular point. You know, eggs in my my subconscious, in my meditations. I do have a lot of meditations with eggs in them for some reason. Somebody could be hatching a plan, which actually makes sense with that little sort of like, let's skedaddle kind of attitude, you know. There could be somebody who is breaking out of a prison, a mental prison, a physical prison. If you're in jail, I don't know if you're actually able to watch this, but hey, I hope you're enjoying the readings. This could be a mental jail, you know, physical jail, could be a physical jail, but of your own sort of creation, if you know what I mean. So it's almost like you are taking the opportunity to be away from people as much as possible, and you're not really integrating as much as what you could do. I don't know how many people this is for. This is how my energy works, team. So we just have to roll with it, kind of thing, you know. But there is, you know, there's somebody here who's actually quite happy at the moment. Somebody is, you know, sort of basking in their own joy. This is a time of abundance, manifestation. Actually, today, specific, is a huge day of manifestation. So if you have time, you know, I want you to take the time out to meditate, you know, and write down all of the things that are important for you to bring into the material world. There's a huge cosmic shift with Neptune and Jupiter in Pisces. So as we know, you know, I think with Jupiter is very much a planet of expansion, of ideas, innovations. It's dreaming big, you know, huge dreams out there. And Neptune is the original ruler, I think, of Pisces, or rules now. You need to Google that. I'm not so up on that stuff. But I do know that we will become more sensitive to our intuition, you know. And I think it's really interesting that I'm reading today. I didn't know about this energy until this morning. This morning I felt a jolt as I was waking up. Sorry about all the chit chat. This is how it goes on this channel, team, you know. I know it doesn't please everybody, but you know, pleases me, so it's all right. Capricorn. So manifestation is big today, team. So if you're down with the manifesting, today is that day. You know, the energy lasts for approximately 7 days. 7 days, but it's real strong today. So get your groove on. I'll make announcements at the end. Let's get on with your reading. I've given you 5 minutes of just my gob, just blah, 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 blah. Let's get to reading. So Capricorn, this is your energy update for this week. So I've still got that happy, happy card here. I'm going to read that one at the end. And I may take out another oracle card for you. Let's see what happens with the time and how I get on with this, because it seems to be very interesting. Okay, I'll take that into consideration. So remember, team, take whatever resonates, whatever doesn't, just let it go in the flow. Let's get cracking. What have I got for my Cappies, please, this week? Clear messages. Come on, give me the messages. Okay. Why are the cards all falling on the side? It is all very interesting indeed. Sometimes this happens, sometimes it doesn't. Give me 3 more. Give me 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. 1 more. Come on. Give me 1 more. Okay, there's no more. The card that wanted to turn, that didn't quite, was the Queen of Cups. Which is interesting. You know, this is a lot of intuition. It's a lot of intuition here that's turning up. 3 of your cards are on the side like this, Capricorn. So I have the 4 of discs. Okay, the 4 of discs is somebody who is holding on to something. This could be holding on to finances at this particular time because you're not really feeling that abundance. It could be holding on to a situation, which is really interesting, mainly because the energy we're now going into is the energy of expansion, and we really need to let go of old ways of thinking, old stories, old narratives. This is a time to release all of that nonsense and move into a new expansive self where we are able to be ourselves, basically. So letting excuse me Cappy, sorry. So letting go of old ways of being, or if people are trying to pull us into those old ways of being, now is that time to stand in power, activate yourself and just be like, yeah, no, it ain't for me, sort of thing. This means really letting go of people who are no longer serving, situations that are no longer serving, anything that is no longer serving is now time to eliminate it. Apana energy, moving down is waste. Okay. All right, now talk about fire, Mariah. All right, team. Yeah. Okay, that's the 4 of discs. So somebody who is maybe holding on to something, holding on to finances, holding on to a situation. But because it fell on the side, it's very much like you're not sure if you need to hold on to this situation. You're like this with it, you know? Meaning a decision isn't really made yet. In two minds about this. The Empress. So the Empress, once again, also fallen on the side. Not sure if we should move into Empress vibes. Not sure if we're in that sort of space to actually move into Empress vibes. But as long as the Empress shows up, that indicates to me that there is potential for Empress vibes, okay? Remember, Empress vibes is very, I'm going to sit back and let whatever come to me, honey, right? Because I'm that special. Because you are that special. You're in receptive mode, okay? You're not, there's no fighting for anything to happen here. It's almost like all the work has been done and now you're just sitting back and waiting for the opulence to start to roll in, to flood in. I think that's interesting actually here with that happy, happy card. No, it's very interesting with that happy, happy card. Also here with the strength, there's also fallen on the side. This is somebody who's probably not stepping into power or scared to step into power at this particular time. Maybe there are things that are preventing you from stepping into power, i.e. other energies that sort of see you in a certain way. And if you step into power, it's going to be a little bit like, oh, I don't remember you doing that. That's not part of your culture. This is not part of what you should do. These people need to go. Even if they're your family, just spend less time with these people. It's literally that simple. It's literally that simple. So I don't spend a lot of time with my family, mainly because my family are ultra religious. I'm actually more spiritual. So I look into loads of different kinds of religions, of ways of being, And when you have a look at them, I'll say in isolation of each other, they are all inextricably linked in one way or another. So I don't limit myself in that kind of way. And this is a message for you also to not limit yourself in that kind of way. So there's a call here to start to fill your cup up. So this strength card can start to become more like this rather than like this. You know, there's something here internally that, you know, it's not clicking with you at this particular point in time. Sorry, Cappy. Yeah, there's something here that's not clicking with you at this particular time. You know, very in your head about things. Here with the Eight of Swords. Here with the Eight of Swords. Okay, but you know, with the Eight of Swords, you have the power to step out of the water, stepping out of the mud, right? And you also have the power to take the blindfold off and see what it is that you need to see. There is happiness also at the end of this. Happy, happy. Escape from that mental prison that I spoke about in the beginning. If you remember that whole thing that I was talking about. I didn't really talk about the egg thing today, because the egg was a few readings ago. But I think it's interesting that an egg has also appeared here as well, again. You know, these eggs that keep on appearing in your readings, right? It's not for no particular reason. Remember, eggs are breakable, right? And there's a yolk in that egg, you know. That yolk is you. You are the essence of what it is that you need to bring into the world, not other people, not all of these other things that's happening out there kind of thing. The essence is here. It comes from within, team. That was too dramatic. Okay, so I also here have the High Priestess. High Priestess, the all-seeing, all-being, all beautiful, all ethereal. Just drawing in energies, sitting back again. So this is really interesting. You know, I think the Empress and the High Priestess energy is very powerful together. You know, this is high femininity. High femininity. Somebody is in pure activation of their femininity at this particular point. I don't know what the hand movements are, but you know, sometimes this is what happens. See, somebody is about to step into power. They're working hard on trying to step into power. There are other things that are sort of taking their attention, i.e. the finances and the stability and stuff like this. There are other things, right? This person's mind is wandering off to, okay? But Spirit wants you to know that you just have to step into the power. Naturally, things are going to start running to you, and it's almost in a way that's going to happen so fast, you're just going to be like, dude, I'm not ready for all of this. Get ready, team. Buckle up. You know, I think I spoke about this in a few readings ago. The energy is shifted once again. You know, there's energy here for someone. This could be one or two people, team. This could be one or two people. Remember when I said mystical also in the beginning, right? This is that, you know, that kind of energetic step up. You know, it's mystical. There are psychics here among you. You know, there are people who are like me amongst you Cappies out there. This is not for everybody. This is for the people who have been going through spiritual upgrades, ascensions, up levels. This is for those people. I'm not seeing another storyline here, but take what resonates. Remember, team, that's what it is. Okay. Okay, so let's have a look at this money situation, because it seems like it's money that's preventing you from releasing control, so to speak. Okay, that fell. I'll take it. Okay, 4 of discs. Why is that here? Just give me 1 or 2 messages. Okay. Give me 2 more. 4 of discs. Give me 1 more. Okay. Yeah. Someone here is trying to hone in on their craft, on their speciality. There's masterful work going here, or mastering something. And you're coming out of your head about it, right? But you are, you know, the 2 of Pentacles also fell like this. 2 of Pentacles fell like this. And there's someone here who's coming out of the space of having nightmares. When I say nightmares, I mean that sort of loosely. You know, I'm not talking about bad nightmares. I'm also talking about downloads. I'm talking about spiritual dreams. I'm talking about messages that are coming into your dreams that maybe have been scaring you a little bit and that freak you out. I've had a few of those, so I understand how that goes. Okay, but there is someone here who is working really hard at their intuition opening up here, but working hard also so they don't get stuck in terms of not having the finances to be able to do what it is that they want to do. That wanted to form. Yeah, there's a call for you to have clarity, and you will get clarity by tapping into your intuition at this particular time. Downloads are heightened. Meditate, journal, pray, all of the things. Affirmations, affirmations, affirmations. I don't know why I felt the need to say that 3 times. I think you need to say your affirmation 3 times. Good, good, good. Okay, Spirit's happy with that. They're just like, all right, now you're on fire. I feel like I'm on fire today, team. You know, fire Mariah all over. Like, I feel like I'm just like shooting all over the place. It's been good. Okay. The Empress. I want to know why the Empress is also on the side here. Can we get... Yeah. There's abundance coming to somebody here. Oh, right now. All these queens. All right. Something is moving fast. I think I mentioned this to you the other day. I have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands also falling here on the sides. This is somebody who's trying to move into a state of being really dynamic and bold and attractive at this particular time. Really assertive. It's almost like she feels like a mini version of the Empress, actually. The Queen of Wands. You know, I mean, essentially, the Empress, right, she's all the queens combined. She's all of the queens combined. She has all of the attributes. So here, it's showing here that you have 2 of the attributes. Maybe you're trying to strengthen the rest of the attributes. That's a very interesting thing. You know, because the queens that are not here, right, are the 2 queens maybe that you actually need, i.e. the Queen of Discs, i.e. somebody who's nurturing their stability in terms of the home and the family, grounding everything down into a sense of presence, so where everything is kind of feeling flighty or whatever it is. She's the grounded one. She brings everything down into the roots of the situation. And the other one here that you don't have is the Queen of Swords, speaking intelligently, conveying your message to people. I don't just think it's conveying your message to one person here. Like, I think it's to people, like it's a larger audience. It doesn't feel like it's a small audience to me. It feels really expansive. That Jupiter is on fire, mate. Jupiter is doing it. And there's a lot of abundance if you're able to sort of use this energy to your beneficial prowess. I don't know what sort of sentence that is. You know, but there's something about it being beneficial, you know, and something about using your prowess. Use your prowess. Something like that. Use your feminine wiles. It seems like a thing. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, you know, I feel like something is happening much quicker than what you would have expected. Maybe there isn't an offer coming in. No, no? Okay. Something's happening quicker than you expected, but it's for you to step into power to claim it. You know, there's a claiming thing here. There's a claiming thing. There's a lot of ethereal energy that I'm feeling here. Really serene. This is somebody who sits with doe eyes like this and just breathes, honey. Just breathes. I mean, it's great. I'm loving this energy. I'm loving this energy. I'm going to have a look at this 8 of Swords, because I think the 8 of Swords is very much problematic. We are in our head about it. You know, obviously that's why we haven't stood up yet and taken our rightful place. You know, there's something here about taking the rightful place. If that makes sense to somebody. Can I have something on this 8 of Swords, please? Just give me 1 or 2. This is very straightforward today. One or two. Eight of Swords. Just one or two, please. Clear messages. You need to drop. You need to drop. Good. Two more. You need to drop for me to take you. Sorry to be so specific, but that's how it is. You need to drop one more. Come on. Okay. Okay, they gave me two more for being insubordinate. Okay. Right. All right now. So, there's a call to be strategic. There's a call to be strategic here, to be clever, you know, about about the transition. To be clever about the transition. Because maybe there's people who are a little bit jealous, honey. You know, there's people here who are just a bit like, well, I wonder what they're up to. All asking the questions, all in your business, or like, oh, you know why you're not talking to anybody, like you think you're better than everyone. It's not about that. It's about upgrading, and it's about upgrading in a way that's going to lead people to a greater sense of being. There's no small feat. Like, it's quite a big thing that's going on here. Yeah, like there's this, I mean, there is a situation here, you know, there is a situation here that's not bringing, you know, not bringing wish fulfillment. You know, this is an understatement. You know, but I think this more has to do with your finances. Someone here is very big on their finances. Underneath of the deck, once again, I do have this Queen of Wands once again. So there's a call for somebody to really step into this Queen energy right now as much as what she can, because the energy is really favorable. It's favorable for working with others. People are looking for you, basically. People are looking for you. There's a playful energy about it. You know, a playful energy, but also a serious energy. Okay, so I have to go back into that prowess, right? Right. You know, prowess is like a little bit of schmoozing. You know, y'all know how to schmooze. I'm sure all of you are such beautiful people. I know you know how to schmooze. There's a smoozing, oh my goodness, schmoozing energy here, team. So rubbing shoulders with people, networking, drinks, dinner, this kind of thing. People are inviting you out. Go, honey, go. There may be something there that you need to know, that, you know, there may be an opportunity there that is opening for you. These are things that may fall into your lap. There's such a playful energy about it. It's very like magical, almost in like a way. It's almost out of your control. You know, it feels like it's a little bit out of your control. Yeah. Somebody here is still taking that time out to meditate and what have you, but maybe not going as deep as what they need to. You need to, right? You know, there's someone here who's doing it half and half. You know, you need to be all in to gain the rewards that are possible for you in this movement of time, in this transition. There's something else that's trying to squeeze through. Is there someone here who timeline jumps, if you know what I mean? I don't know if any of you know about that. You may not. Let's just leave that there. It's very dramatic. Okay, I do have judgment here. So judgments, you're trying to make good judgments of things that are coming your way. But not just that, it's almost like a way, maybe you're resurrecting old ideas. Remember, you know, even when you're resurrecting an old idea, it's really important for you to resurrect it and present it in a different way. We're not doing things that same way anymore. If you know anything about what's going on in the world, at the moment we're moving away from being 7-centered beings to being 9-centered beings. You know, if you're aware of the chakras system, okay, there's a new system now, team. Human design. Are any of you into this? Look it up and get your chart. Yeah, there's a new way that's coming. You know, there's a new way that's coming for you, specific. You know, there's a new way that's coming for you, specific, and you need to try to embrace it. It's almost like you want to make an announcement of some new project or something like this. I think you should. Can I get 1 on that judgment? 1 on that judgment. I may read that one. Let me see if it's even relevant. Yeah. And once again, that Ace of Pentacles came out again, team. It came out again. Came out again. You know, this is going to bring you in into a sense of stability emotionally and financially. I do have the Knight of Wands here in reverse. So something that felt in and out, you know, this could just be you know, it doesn't particularly feel like it's a person, it feels like it's a situation, but for some of you, you know, it may be a person again. You know, for somebody who is in and out or whatever it is, or for a situation that was really fluctuating, it was never sort of stable, it's going to become stable. Anything more on that? Just give me 1 or 2 cards. Anything more? Yeah, there's hard work here. There is hard work here. A little bit of defensive energy. Why? Yeah. And because we want to see our investment grow. Because we want to bring that sense of balance back into our lives. Especially financial. Yeah. You know, and once you're able to stabilize that, right, everything moves from just being dreams and visions and sort of like, oh yeah, that's going to happen or whatever it is. You know, you come out of your head, you begin to plant these seeds. You begin to grow something that is much more fruitful, team. And you see that underneath of the deck, similar, same cards are coming up. The High Priestess comes back up, you know, someone who's standing in their power, right? Somebody who knows what their power is and is really activated in their power. The 8 of Pentacles there, 8 of Pentacles, somebody who is diligently working on their craft, somebody who is so focused and manifesting all their life's contentments, all their life's dreams, everything they ever wanted is here for the taking, team. And we have the Lovers card. So if you're looking for love, there's a possibility here, you know, but also the Lovers card is coming out of a space of indecision, or more importantly, finding a decision, right? Ultimately finding a decision, you know, and coming to a space of equilibrium, of balance. All right. Okay, team, let's see if there's anything else here that we need to know about this reading. That reading was interesting, wasn't it? Very interesting stuff coming up. Let's give this... I really like this deck. I mean, it's by a tattoo artist. You know, I don't have any tattoos. I don't know why I like the deck, but I love it. I just think it's really creative. Okay, give me 3 more cards. Is there anything else that Capricorn need to know about this reading? I'm sorry if the camera's shaking a little bit. Maybe I didn't sort of pin it on properly. Okay, let me just hurry up and yeah. Give me 3 cards. Is there any advice for Capricorn? Okay, one of them falls on the floor. I don't want anything falling on the floor, please. I'm not reading that card. Okay. I'll take them. Okay. Okay. Ah, come on. Yeah, you got the Lovers again. So, I've got the 5 of Swords here, okay? But the 5 of Swords, really, I just feel like it's stinking thinking. I just think it's overthinking. It's very much like, because 5 of Swords is very much that energy of, of just not allowing others to come into your mind space and infiltrate that space, you know, and make you feel like everything you're doing is wrong, okay? You need to stand in your power really with that 5 of Swords, you know, because it's a lot of mental energy that doesn't allow you to have clarity on anything. You know, but this 5 of Swords feels like it's other people, you know, the people who are saying things. And with the Lovers, you know, once again, so if you're looking for, you know, looking for love, like it doesn't come up all the time, right? Twice in a reading like that, then there's a counterpart here. There's a counterpart here with the Lovers card. And this Lovers card, like, I love this card. I love this Lovers card. It's so beautiful. Look at that. I mean, there's like, you know, all this. Cupid is right there. Two hearts are beating as one. Very beautiful. And the Knight of Cups, you know. So this is an offer of love, definitely, for someone here. So some of you, you know, if you're looking for love, it's definitely on the table. You know, the spiritual people, you know, I do feel like I'm more with you with this particular reading for some reason. I don't know why these love cards came up at the end. Sometimes that happens. Now they want to give me two storylines right at the end when things are over. You know what I mean? There could be a love situation here, though. You know, so there could be an offer of love that's coming in here. What I like about this as well, you know, the way how the cards fell, right? So the male energy is looking more in towards the feminine energy there, sort of thing. So, you know, if you've been waiting for somebody to come forwards and what have you, you know, this person is thinking about you. They are really in the energy of wanting to offer something to come in, all right? If you're just here for the spirituality, all right, spirituality is definitely huge here. It is huge here. It's huge. And even if you're spiritual, it doesn't mean you also can't have a counterpart. So whatever your storyline is, embrace what that is. Take it in, soak it up. And I'm going to read this happy, happy card. I want to pull one more oracle for you because, yeah, it was a bit strange for this to come into my vortex today. But I do want to read it because there may be something in there for someone. So number 26, happy, happy. Joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. The oracle's message. Your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. You're free from the shackles of longing and able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy moment to moment. For you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside of yourself. Your happiness is a result of your being at one with Spirit's plan for your life. Love how that just nicely sinked in. All is well. The tide is in for now. Enjoy playfully. Wow. Splashing in it. Wow. That is next levels. Okay. I'm going to read the relationship message. This may be relevant for somebody. There are moments in a relationship when you just feel good about whom you're with and you know that your heart is wide open. To befriend, to love, and to care for another without wanting anything in return. This is the kind of happy that you just want to share. Aww. The appearance of this card in a reading tells you that joy and contentment are now here, not somewhere else or far off into the future. Remember we spoke about that, team. The grass is greenest right where you stand. Be grateful and delight in your relationship. And if you're seeking one, be happy now. Happiness attracts more of it. Self, like bees to honey. Team, I couldn't have made up that reading even if I wanted to. Okay, I'm going to read you another one. You're in luck today. I'm loving my Cappies right now. Can I have one more oracle card, please, for my Capriates? That was a name of a tennis player, wasn't it? Jennifer Capriati. Any of you tennis players? Give me one card, please, Spirit. Give me one card. Why is that one turned over? I'm not reading it unless it drops. Give me one more shuffle. Yeah. So joy, bring more happiness and joy into your life. And maybe some of you are tennis players. I think that's an interesting thing. Maybe some of you are tennis players. Or maybe you might meet someone playing tennis. All right. Give me one card, please, Spirit. Okay? That one wanted to drop. Haha. Cappy. Remember what I said earlier? that card fell for you. Make a decision. Look at how beautiful that this card, or this deck in general, like I just cannot. I'm always so overwhelmed by it. It's just stunning. It's just stunning. Anyway, let me read this. Where's the book? Damn it, man. You know, I'm just like, oh my goodness. All right, number 11. 11 is a spiritual number as well. Okay, so this could be linked to that as well. I was born on the 11th of February, team. Yeah, just thought I'd, you know, make that in there. So make a decision. Your sheer determination is highlighted at this time. Your spirit will support your desires and manifestations. Do you hear what I just said, team? The ability to create or destroy has always been within your skill base. You have the wisdom and confidence needed to use these skills constructively. Now is the time to act. If you know what it is you want to accomplish and why. Since the powers of transformation are at your command, change your desires into objectives, your thoughts into actions, your goals into achievements. If you have recently met with failure, know you can change that failure into success. The only limits you have are those you impose on yourself. Capricorn. This ends this reading. I could not have made it up. What a reading. The energy is electrifying. I can feel it in my body. Like, I can literally feel great energy right now. Yeah, so Capricorn, announcements. This is all I've got, you know? I think it was pretty good. I really enjoyed reading that for you. So announcements, I'll be on Clubhouse tonight from 10 p.m. UK time. I'll put my Clubhouse name below if you want private sessions with me. You know, the private sessions, right, is readings and discussion and spiritual advice from my wisdom. I'm very wise, team. Very, very wise. Even if I say myself, it's so funny. All right, team. So yes, I'll be on Clubhouse, okay? But if you want privates, come and talk to me. Like if you have like a lot of things that are going on for you right now, you need to decipher all of these things, message me. Let's chat. All right, team. That ends this reading, all right? It's been wonderful to spend time with you once again. I'm out of here. I'll be back with weekend vibes towards the end of the week. Until that point, ciao for now, my loves. Ciao.